bad thing. I mean, yuck.
So guess what we're going to do, said Mrs. Stoker.
Close down the vomitorium? Asked Neil.
No,
replied Mrs. Stoker. Get healthier preservatives and chemicals? Asked Ryan.
No.
Have pizza for lunch every day? Asked Alexia.
No,
said Mrs. Stoker.
We're going to start our own vegetable garden.
What?
That's right, continued Mrs. Stoker. We're going to plant seeds, water them, and harvest our own veggies in the field behind the school. And then we're going to eat them. Doesn't that sound like fun?
Yes, shouted all the girls. No, shouted all the boys. Oh, man, I thought we were going to use that space behind the school to make a pickleball court. Pickleball is cool. That's when something occurred to me. Pickles are veggies. Hey, maybe we can plant pickles next to a pickleball court, I suggested. You can't plant pickles, Arlo, said Andrea, who calls me by my real name because she knows I don't like it. You plant cucumbers, and they turn into pickles. Cucumbers turn into pickles? I didn't know that. I thought pickles turned into cucumbers. But it doesn't matter what turns into what. The point is, gardens are boring, and I'm not eating something that grows out of the dirt. Ugh, gross. How about we grow candy in the garden? I suggested. Little Miss Perfect rolled her eyes. You can't grow candy, dumbhead, Andrea said. You grow fruits and veggies and stuff like cotton. Cotton? I said. If we can grow cotton, we can grow cotton candy. The human homework machine rolled her eyes again. Andrea is always rolling her eyes at me. I wish her eyes would roll right out of her head. Starting a garden is the worst idea in the history of the world. 2. Yee-haw and Yahoo! A few days went by. Nobody mentioned the vegetable garden. I thought Mrs. Stoker had forgotten about the idea. But then we were on the playground during recess when she and Miss Banks came over to us.
Follow me, kids,
Mrs. Stoker said, bringing us to the side of the school.
This is the spot where we're going to plant our vegetable garden.
Ugh. Mrs. Stoker took a deep breath and threw out her arms. Well, she didn't throw her arms away. She just put them out like a scarecrow.
This garden is going to be great, she told us. You'll be out in the fresh air, blah, blah, blah. We'll work the land, blah, blah, blah. We'll grow our own food, blah, blah, blah. It's time for all of us to stop staring at screens, said Miss Banks, and get back to nature, blah, blah, blah.
She sure says blah, blah, blah a lot. She must be a real grown-up. They went on like that for a while. I didn't know you were a gardener, Mrs. Stoker, said Andrea, who loves talking to grown-ups for no reason.
Oh, I don't know anything about gardens,
Mrs. Stoker replied,
but I found somebody who is going to teach us how to start one.
At that moment, I heard a noise in the distance. It was a motor. The noise got louder. We turned around, and then I saw some weird-looking machine coming down the street toward the school. It was a tractor.
And here she comes now,
said Mrs. Stoker. The tractor drove across the playground and stopped on the grass next to us. Yee-haw! A lady hopped off the tractor. She was wearing overalls, a straw hat, and a t-shirt that said, "Talk dirt to me." A long piece of grass was hanging out of her mouth.
This is Miss Nichol.